Every once in a while, I'll get asked by a seller, why would I use a broker and have to pay a commission? So my name is Brooke Hartnett. I'm a business broker in the Massachusetts area. We work with sellers and help represent them to sell their business by finding potential buyers, getting them the highest value for their business, and taking them all the way through the deal. So every once in a while, when I'll have an initial conversation with sellers, they will start to ask about how we get paid. So most brokers, like I am, most brokers, we get paid based on performance. So we get a commission, and that's a percentage of the sale price. So as we're going through the initial conversations with the sellers, we're trying to figure out, what their goals are, what the value of the business is, what their time frame they're looking to sell is, and really helping them get the highest value. Usually at the end of that conversation, we'll ask, "Hey, Brooke, how do you get paid for this?" So I'll tell them, "Hey, we're performance based on the sale. Like we don't get paid unless you get paid." So every once in a while, I'll have somebody ask me, "Well, like why do I need you? Why would I pay X amount in commission if I could just find a buyer on my own?" And really, how I reply to that is the reason why you're using a broker is because we're going to help you not only get a better value for your business, but also take you through the entire process. So, kind of starting with, we're going to help you get a better value. In the beginning, when we're working with sellers, we're doing a deep dive into, the operational structure of the business, the numbers of the business, and then really trying to back into like what is the highest possible number that we can sell this business for. Usually, the industry stats that I hear about business brokers is that we will get you 15 to 20% more value for your business than you'll find on your own, because we know what we're looking for. Those are things you probably don't see with the numbers or the structure of the business that we can adjust and move around. And the way that we position the sale of the business to a buyer can oftentimes yield a higher number than you could do on your own, because we know how to talk about the business to these buyers and frame it to them in a way that makes sense for them to see a higher value in it. That's the fact of it. We're going to be able to sell your business and get you a higher number at a higher value than you're probably going to get on your own. Super straightforward. We get paid on commission, so the more we can sell the business for it, the more we make as well. So it behooves us to get the highest number as well. Kind of the second piece to this is, as we start to progress through the deal and even starting to find buyers, I'm on calls for hours and hours a day with buyers asking questions on businesses, running through the numbers, different requests for information, and just want to have conversations about, how they fit into the business and different offers and stuff that they can present. Like, as someone who's selling their business, do you even have time for that? Like, I ran a business before I did this, and you're busy running your business. You're busy with your family, and you probably have some hobbies that you like to do. You have your family, big part of this, right? You want more family time. Selling a business takes a lot of work, and it's a lot of time, and that's just another thing that you're going to have to do, throughout your day. Because if you plan on selling the business, you're going to have to actually correspond with these buyers and answer their questions as you're going through this process. So that eats up a lot of your time. As you get farther into the deal, into due diligence, and dealing with lawyers and lenders and accountants from buyers, and it's an unbelievable amount of time it takes to do this stuff. So I just can't see how it's a good use of somebody's time to do all that on your own. You won't, like the SBA loan, SBA 7A loans are super popular right now. They're extremely document intensive, for requests going back and forth, especially as we get closer to closing. It is a tremendous amount of time that this process takes. And you like, if things aren't being followed, if you're missing something, it can have a huge impact on the deal and, getting this thing done for you and sold and getting you your money. And, if something gets messed up, the deal doesn't close, and it was a big waste of time. So one thing that I would really suggest to sellers is that, yes, you're going to be paying a broker. They're maybe more expensive than you think they should be. But again, just kind of speaking for me and what I do, is we're expensive because we're good, and we're going to get you a higher number. We're going to make sure that number stays high throughout the process, and we're going to make this so much easier for you. There's so much stuff that we do in the background with these deals that you're not even made aware of, because I'm trying to make life easier for you. And that's stuff that we often don't talk about enough. Maybe we should, because there's a tremendous amount of work that goes into this. So just a quick thought. Always happy to talk to anybody who's interested. Again, I'm in the Massachusetts area. If you're thinking about selling your business, wondering what your business is worth, I'm happy to have a quick conversation. Have a good night.